Hello everyone, Silverconundrum here, and I come to you today with an unpackaging of the Lubu coin. Also, what I'm going to do is give you guys a little bit of history about Lubu. But before we get started, I want to tell you guys thank you so much for taking the time to bear with me and hit the like button, leave comments, subscribe, you know, the basics. Everybody, I hope you like this coin as much as I do. And this right here, as usual, came from my guy TradeZone212. There's other coins I've gotten from him. There's other coins I'll be getting in the future. He has a lot of coins that are coming that I'll really want to get my hands on. But this is the first one in the Chinese Warriors set, I believe it is. Or the Warriors of China. I can't remember the exact name of the set. But I just know that this is the very first coin. I've showed you guys the second coin before. So let's just see what we got here. Bear with me and I'll be right back. Okay guys, gals, we're back. So this right here is what the box actually looks like. It is your normal standard black box. Nothing fancy, nothing big, just your normal box. Inside though, we have seen how this works. Little box collapses so you can actually pull out the piece that you need to pull out. Now, inside of this, there's a little bit of a, I wouldn't say felt, but kind of a cloth material just to protect the casing on the box itself. And I actually pulled off the seal, as you guys can see. Warriors of Ancient China. So I was right before. This is Lubu, Warriors of Ancient China. We do have a wood box, as you can tell. This box is just like all the other boxes. Very well done. Very well made. I mean, look at the grains in this thing, guys. Got a nice little hinge. Simple hinge. Simple, oh, let's get the zoom out a little bit. There we go. We got a nice little wood grain right there. And on the inside, what we're going to do is we're going to open this up and show you guys what we have. Alright, so let's go ahead and open this box up just to get a glimpse of what the inside looks like. So as you guys can see, Mint 21, Certificate of Authenticity. Let's go ahead and pull this out real quick. So this is 2019. Mint 21, like I said, guys. Now, remember I told y'all, this is the very first coin in the set. So this coin is roughly 2 years old. Now, this is a 2019 knee-weight, $5, 3/9 fine, 3 ounce, 55 millimeter antique finish, and selected gilding. Shimmering application, high relief, up to 500 pieces. And we all know that means there are 500 pieces. Now, here we go. Here's what the coin actually looks like. But it is upside down. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pop it out of its case. Move the case out of the way. We're just going to get a quick glimpse on what this right here looks like. As you can see, Lubu. You got the horse. You got the dragon on the horse's bridle. Or, not bridle, but part of the horse's... oh, I don't even know what you want to call it, saddle. And then you got the two warriors that he's fighting against. As you guys can see, look at the gold in the background, man. I mean, that is just amazing how they do that. On the back side, we do have Queen Elizabeth II. We got the dragon and the 3 swords. We got the chain mail and the armor. Looks pretty cool. If you guys give me a second, I'm going to take this out of its case and I'm going to show you guys what this looks like in better detail. So bear with me and I'll be right back. Alright everyone, and we're back. True to Mint 21, they have definitely made it hard to get into these capsules. It took me about 3 or 4 minutes to figure out how to get into this thing because they're so tight and so well done. So let's get into this, shall we? As you can see, guys, this thing is 24 karat gold gilded. I mean, look at that. That is a lot of work and a lot of detail that these guys did on this coin just to pull this off. So they did a really good job. And as you can see, it is a very high relief coin, especially right around the dragon. And as you look right around the hands, the bow, I mean, everything on this coin, guys, screams perfection. And I'm probably being biased because I do like the dragons. So, what can I say? But let's get a little bit closer up on this coin, shall we? So, let's see what we got here. Let's zoom in just a little bit for you guys. I want you guys to see how fine all this artwork is. As you can see, you got the clouds behind him. You got the, look at even the, in the helmet. Look at the, I don't know what you call it, the ribbon that's coming out of his helmet. Even that right there, you can see the lines in it pretty well. There we go. Sorry guys, trying to get this camera to focus in for you. I mean, they did a really good job on the fingers, the hands, the horse. Even the expression of the horse, guys, is pretty darn good on this coin. I mean, actually, I just noticed the dragon on his armor right there. That's really cool. The trees, the mountains, that's been gilded in gold. The dragon there. Look at the hoof. I mean, even the hoofs, guys, look really, really good. The feet, the plate mail, the swords, the spear. Even the facial expressions. There we go. Look at this. This is just absolutely cool to me, guys. But anyway, like I said, this is the the first coin in the set. And I just want you guys to see what these look like. If you guys never heard of Lu Bu, I want to give you guys a little bit of a history lesson on this guy. So bear with me, and I'm going to read something to you guys, and I hope y'all find some enjoyment out of it. If not, no big deal. You can go ahead and end the video right here because you got to see what the coin looks like. Okay guys, so full disclaimer, I'm about to butcher a lot of names. Also, I'm reading to you from Wikipedia, so take it for what it is. So Lu Bu, also known as Son of the People, died February 7th in the year of 199. His courtesy name was Feng Zhong. If you don't know what a courtesy name is, that's basically like your last name kind of thing. At least that's what I gather from it. So, he was a military general and warlord who lived in the late Eastern Han Dynasty of the Imperial China. Originally a subordinate of a minor warlord named Dong Yung. He betrayed Dong Yong, and murdered him, and defected to Dongzhou. This warlord controlled the Han central government in the early 190s. In 192, he turned against Dongzhou and killed him after being instigated by Wang Yang and Shenzhou Ra. But he was later defeated and driven away by Dongzhou's followers. You guys see how this guy works? He basically befriends you, kills you, runs away, befriends you, kills you, runs away. He pretty much done this all the way through his entire life. And the thing about Lu Bu, he didn't do this just to one person. He did this to multiple people. In the year 192 to 195, Lu Bu wandered around central and northern China, consecutively seeking shelter under warlords such as Yunshan, Yao Shi, and Shangyong. In 194, he managed to take control of the Yan province. The warlord who actually controlled this province was Koa Koa. And with the help of Koa Koa's defectors, Lu Bu was able to defeat him and show that he was able to possess the property. So basically, he befriended the guy, took his property. 2 years later, Koa Koa took his property back. Lu Bu had offered him refuge in Yang province, and then later seized control of that province as well. So basically, he befriended a guy, killed a guy, ran away, befriended another guy, killed a guy, was chased off, befriended a guy, killed a guy. This guy does this a lot, like a whole lot. Then he took over his province. His people ran him off. Then he took over another guy's province after he befriended him. This guy took his province back 2 years later. And this guy has done this all the way through. So as you guys can see, that is just the history of what he does. But he was later known, he became known as one of the greatest warlords. And his nickname they gave him was called the Flying General. And the reason why they gave him this, because he was always flying from province to area to area. Now, Eventually, it took two armies to defeat him. Once these two armies banded together, that's how Lu Bu was defeated. So he didn't go out just like anybody. He went out swinging. It took two imperial armies from two parts of Japan, or not Japan, sorry, China, to wipe him out. So let that sink in. This guy was awesome. However, here's the kickback to him. This guy was so temperamental that he couldn't keep his head on straight. He didn't trust nobody. He couldn't keep his subordinates in line. So this led to one of the greatest downfalls of him. If he was able to keep a cool head, keep his troops under control, and keep his officers under control, this man could have lived a very long life, but he didn't. So with that being said, Lu Bu was known as one of the greatest warlords because he literally killed everybody, friend or foe. He didn't care who you were. If you showed him any kindness, later on he kind of just took advantage of you, killed you, took your stuff, and if your people rose up against him, well, then he'd go somewhere else, and he'd rinse and repeat. So that's the history of Lu Bu, at least according to Wikipedia anyway. So I'm not going to try to read too much more of this because I am going to butcher the rest of these names. And if you want to know anything about it, just type in Lu Bu history and you'll find a lot of stuff on him. So anyway, guys, I hope y'all like this coin about as much as I did. This coin is probably one of my better ones now. And it's going to definitely be a money fetcher later in life. I'm going to see how well I called this one. And with my buddy over at TradeZone 212's help, who helped me get my hands on this, when a third coin comes out, I'll be looking at it. We have a few more that I'm going to be showing you guys. The wife is in the other room. She has not yet seen this one. And if she has, well, let's just say I'm hoping she doesn't see it because I want to keep it. Just saying. But like I said, guys, I hope you all have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the coin. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of the history on it, as hard as it was to get it all out there to you. I'm not one of those guys that am good at teaching anybody anything. But I hope that you all truly enjoyed what you saw here today. And in the end, if you guys need anything, you know how to get a hold of me. So please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. You can send me emails. If you want channel stickers, let me know. I'm happy to send them out to you. Everybody, I hope you have a great day, and I catch you guys later.